All right. So, how's a menu in there? A nice little chicken breast with sauteed mushrooms. Anybody?
Nice.
I like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So tonight I'm going to talk about posts, how to post, how often to post, what kind of posts. Our very first vital behavior that we stress is to invite. But that also doesn't mean, constantly invite to beach body things. Inviting is like invite into your life, invite into your, your positivity, invite to be a part of what you're experiencing. So, when we start Beachbody, a lot of times we get inspired, we get motivated, we get, surrounded by people that make us in a better mood all the time, things like that. So what you want to do is kind of invite people into that world. And the only way you can do that is through posting about it. Or messaging. If you want to get into a private message with somebody, you can most certainly do that. But I tend to only do that if I have something coming up that I personally think that person will be good for. So one thing I wanted to address is basically when you start networking with people, whether it's work, Facebook, school functions for your kids, the gym, anything, you want to really start going outside your comfort zone and approach people a lot. So you're going not like, oh, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, but like just create conversation and start forming with people. So forming would be, just kind of getting to know them and asking them about their life and their occupation and their family and kind of, trying to get to know in a kind of like a, I don't want to say sneaky, but like just behind the scenes, what kind of schedule they have, because that's the kind of thing you're going to use to get in touch with what kind of programs are good for them. So you're going to do that as you create, and that's going to create your network. So you're going to, whenever you're out places, like if you don't know this person and you strike up a conversation, add them to Facebook. You got your phone there, you got, whatever, just say, hey, I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'd love to add you to Facebook. I tend to communicate a lot that way. Add them to Facebook. You're going to start creating a following as you post a certain way. And people are going to just, kind of be attracted to you. They might not always like your posts. They might not always comment on your posts, but they're going to be watching you. I can't even tell you how many times that I've had people come out of the blue that I've known for years, that I've been friends with on Facebook for years, and they'll just come out of the blue and they'll be like, I just want to tell you that I love your inspiring posts. I've been reading them for 10 months now, and every day they make me smile. I look for it every day, and when you don't post, I feel like you're having a bad day and I want to post to you. Like, it's just like, they pay attention. Even if they're not interested in what you're doing, it helps them. You're helping them in a different way, and it creates a trust. They know you are not all about one thing. You know what I mean? So you're creating a type of trust that you are consistently this type of person. This is who you are. This is what you do. And that this is what they trust that you're going to keep being like. So when they start thinking about all these people they know that are Beachbody coaches, because let's face it, there's a lot of us, they're going to start narrowing it down to the people they trust, the people that they know are going to have their back, that are going to push them to do what they need to do, that are always going to be positive with them, that are always going to, be consistent. They're not going to just fall off the face of the earth and quit what they're doing because they've done that back and forth thing. You know what I mean? So you want to try to start being very consistent with what you're doing. So that is going to be kind of like how we're going to talk about how often to post. If you're not a Facebook poster and it's not in your nature and you've never been a good Facebook poster, you're going to start slow. So you're not going to just all of a sudden go from never posting for months and months to posting like 8 times a day. And this is what I'm doing here. And this is what I'm doing there. And my kids are doing this and my kids are doing that. And no. So, start doing maybe once a day posts or even twice a day posts, just how your day went or how you're starting your day and then how your day went. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom or, I'm going to pick up the kids now and I'm having a great day and, be all positive. But like what I like to do is to start the day off with a nice, inspiring message. I don't do it every single day, but at least people know that when I do it, it's not something abnormal for me. So I'll find a nice motivational post, a nice motivational picture or saying or something like that, and it will go on every single page I'm a part of. It'll go on my team pages, it will go on my challenge group pages, and it will definitely go on my personal page. And each page might have a different message. It'll have the same picture, but it might have a different comment. So you want to be consistent with that. And then, post about your family. Post some pictures of your family. Post about you, what's important to you. So if you are a person who loves spending time with your family, then that's what you post at the end of the day. A grateful post for everything you had that day. If you had a freaking tough-ass day, then you post that you had a tough day. But you know what? Tomorrow's a new day, and I'm going to bed, and that's it. I did that yesterday. So if you are having a hard time remembering to post, I will just, try to set a reminder, set an alarm on your phone 3 times a day or, whatever. Just try to make it more consistent so that you're not like, oh, I forgot to post all day yesterday. And then you become inconsistent to your followers. So we're going to talk about posting about Beachbody right now because it's overloaded and I don't want you guys to, post about Beachbody every single day. There's no need for it. If you can list that you're a Beachbody coach on your page and you're comfortable with that, then that would be great because people will see that. But what I would say is to post about Beachbody stuff 3 times a week. You don't have to do it anymore unless there's something really big going on, but not 3 times a day. So mix it up. You're going to mix up your posts about Beachbody. So like one day you'll do, picture of your shake and maybe share your recipe and just talk about, what you have in it, how good it makes you feel, how long you've been doing it, anything you want. I mean, there's 50 million ways you can post about your shake. Post about the opportunity if you'd like to, but the opportunity piece is tricky. I don't usually post about the opportunity piece because you sound like sometimes we're trying to recruit. And that's not what I really want to sound like. So what we're trying to do is get people healthy. So what you want to do is talk about what program you're doing, talk about, why you are doing it, talk about what it's making you realize about you, your life, healthy choices. And then you can talk about why you became a Beachbody coach. And that's the opportunity, piece you can throw into it. I needed a little extra cash. I wanted to pay for my shakes. I want to try and make this my dream come true or whatever, but don't start talking about, any kind of sales opportunity of, making it big and stuff like that to people. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear about you and why you are doing it because that's what is going to make people come to you. The best post by far that I can tell you that I've seen for reaction is a before and after post. You have to get results if you want to be successful. People want to see that these programs work. They're not going to just buy a program. There's plenty of programs out there. So Beachbody before and afters are great, but they want to see it's working for you. They want to see that you believe enough in the products to use them yourselves and that it's working. And that's going to be your best post, before and afters, how proud you are of yourself, how much better you feel, and how good of a decision you made. by doing this and getting the discount and paying it forward with helping other people become healthy and fit. The content of your posts should always be real. It should always be true. It should always be you. Try not to be salesy. We don't want to really talk about prices and sales going on unless it's like I usually post about the new challenge pack sales. I'll do it twice a month. Once at the beginning when they come out and once towards the end when they're about to expire. But there's no need to be posting about sales all month long. The best way we do that is by offering challenge groups. You want to post about challenge groups. How we keep everybody accountable. How we don't just sell you a product. How we're coaches and we're there for you and we help keep you motivated and we put you in these groups where everybody, is fighting for the same thing and we're all a bunch of people who are basically really supportive of everybody else. And that's a lot of times what gets people in. They're always like, I can buy the program, but I can't stick with it. And, by no means can we make you stick with it, but we can at least put you in a group where everybody's posting pictures of themselves after a workout and, posting recipes and posting pictures of their food. And, you've got coaches in there giving tips and all that kind of stuff. Post your challenge groups. And that's the way people will come to you and say, how do I get into this challenge group? And how do I do this? And how do I do that? And you get the challenge pack sold. I mean, there's no reason why we can't sell challenge packs. It is the best deal. People want to try Shakeology. Everybody wants to try Shakeology. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, people. Everybody wants to try it. There's nobody on this planet that doesn't want to try it. They just don't have the money to spend. They don't have to. They just have to make that leap and say, you know what? I'm going to make this decision. I get to keep this program. I can follow through with it with my coach. I can become a coach if I want to get these things paid for myself. I can get a discount. And I might not even have to pay for my shakes, going forward. I'll get a discount and I might not have to pay for them if I pay it forward. You know what I mean? So you got to try and go at it that way. Every other post should be a story. Tell your story. Tell a story, any story. Even if it's not a Beachbody post, tell a story. Tell a story about your kids. Tell a story, about your kid working out with you. Tell stories. Anytime you can, include a picture. Google Image is a phenomenal thing. They have a picture for everything. Okay, just Google Image something and connect with that and write a story about it and post it. It's awesome. And people will laugh with you and they'll connect with you, and that's where you're gonna get your followers. So that's my spiel about posting. Now, when you finally get interested people, do not, vomit information. Okay, it's very unattractive. We tend to, tell everything in one breath, and we're excited about it, and oh my God, we have a customer, and I want to just get everything out because they might not ever talk to me again. So don't do that. My best bet is, tell them you can give them any information they want. Tell them your experience with it. You like the shake, you love the shake, what's happened to you with the shake, health benefits, weight loss, anything you want, and then say, if you'd like some more information about it, we have tons of programs that go along with it. I'd love to talk to you and get you started on the right program. And then call them. Get off the computer. Okay? They need to hear your voice. Meet with them. That's even better. Go have coffee, catch up, do whatever. Connect on a different level other than Facebook messaging. Okay? I find phone works the best because a lot of people don't have the schedule to go out and have coffee and go out and, have dinner or whatever. And then follow the customer 5-step invitation process. That is all in the back office. It is also on our team page in the files. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to invite somebody. So that's our invite process. You're going to either invite them to reconnect, you're going to invite them to a challenge group, you're going to invite them to a free challenge group, whatever. Or you could invite by saying, I have this amazing product. It's on sale right now. I'd love to know if you know anybody that might be interested. I know you're into health and fitness. If you're not interested, would you please let me know if anybody else is interested, and I'll get them started. And then you're going to do the bridge to step 2, which is, if they ask a question, whether they want the price or whatever, then you're going to say, this is where you're going to say, I'd love to speak with you about programs, because prices all depend. You don't want to spit out any prices until you've talked to them about the programs, what kind of programs they are, which one would work best for them based on their life, their kids, their work, their schedule. Everything. You want to get to know them, get to know what kind of workouts they like to do when they go to the gym, if they ever go to the gym, what level they're at for workouts. Boys or no? And then you're going to... I'm
going to watch it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'm on a call. And then you're going to bridge to step 2. So you're going to ask them about what kind of programs they want. And my best thing is, what kind of workouts do you like to do? So do they like to do yoga? Do they like to intensely work out? These are going to get you to basically where they want to go with a program. The other thing you want to ask is, do you have problems with your eating, portion controls, what to eat, when to eat? If they do, you want to pitch 21 Day Fix all day long. Okay, it's the best program for that. If they don't really want to ask about price first, which is great, then you just basically ask them if they want some more information, okay, and then you go from there, and they're ready for more information. So then you're going to go into step 2, which is basically the interview. This is where you're going to form with them. So you're going to interview them, basically. Have a set kind of guideline of what you want to ask. I can come up with one and post it in the files. But basic questions is, how many people are in your family? Do you live alone? You might know some of this stuff anyways, but ask about their family, ask about their occupation, their work hours, their schedule, after school activities for the kids, sports, when they could think about fitting in a workout and how much time they could dedicate to a workout. That's going to, give you an idea of the type of program too. So kind of things like that. That's going to be your interview. And then you're going to kind of go over some programs. But before you do that, you're going to ask them if, based on what you've told them and they've told you, you're going to pick out a couple of programs that you think would work for them. And then you're going to say, I have a few programs in mind. I'd like to send you some videos on them. If I do that, do you think you could watch it within the next 2 days? And you set a definite time. And you say, I'm going to call you in 2 days, and we'll discuss the programs that I sent you the videos for. And that's when you do your follow-up. 2 days, 3 days, whatever they say. I'm really busy for the next week. Can we make it a week? Yes, make it a week, but make sure you do the follow-up. And then make the deal. Help them sign up. Tell them what they're getting. They're getting a coach. They're getting nutrition. They're getting a workout. They're getting challenge groups. They're getting club, now with this, which is a whole different ballgame. And then, if you feel like you're comfortable with them, then definitely pitch the signing on as a coach and waiving the fee. I never really ask anymore. I kind of just tell them, I'm like, you're going to buy this challenge pack. You're going to go in, you're going to become a coach. They're going to give you the option to buy the challenge pack. They're going to ask you for your social security number, and it's only because if you earn $600, they're going to 1099 you. If you earn over $600, it's because you're working the business. The 1099 is not going to matter. You're going to kill it. So it's not a big deal. If you don't work the business, you're not going to get a 1099. Doesn't matter. So, because a lot of people get freaked out with that whole Social Security thing. And then, you're basically going to tell them the reason you're signing up as a coach is because when you like these shakes, you're going to want them next month. They're going to auto ship. You're going to auto ship them at a much cheaper price. If you don't end up liking the shakes for some reason, we'll cancel it. We'll cancel your coach membership. We'll cancel the shakes, and we'll be done with it. And that's it. There's no reason for them not to sign. If you're not comfortable with that, perfectly fine. Let them do their challenge pack. Don't sign them on as a coach. And then let them get comfortable in the challenge group. And as your auto ship comes up, then you ask them, you're about to auto ship. Which flavor did you want? Do you want to switch flavors? Do you want to commit to a flavor? Do you need to postpone a month? Or did you want to sign on as a coach and get the cheaper shakes for the month? And then walk them through that process. And of course, everybody knows if you bought a challenge pack, your fee gets refunded to you. So as a coach, you should always fill out that form for them. And this is all customer service. This is what we do. So these are how you're going to learn and grow. And you only can learn this by doing it. It's not something I can train you to do. So what I need everybody to really kind of concentrate on is getting those posts to be consistent and getting them to be you. I don't expect you to post like me. I don't expect you to post as much as every other Beachbody coach. I don't expect you to have call me tomorrow for this Beachbody thing, blah, 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 blah. I don't want that. Those are not the type of coaches I want anyways. So what I want you to do is just get consistent. Start finding out what you want to talk about, what your story is. Why did you decide to take your program? Why did you decide to purchase Beachbody programs and get a coach and participate in challenge groups? And what are you getting out of it right now? And that's your story, and then creating your why is a whole other program. It's a whole other, issue. And it's a whole other, call, because the why is a big deal. But it all kind of depends on, everybody kind of wants to get healthy for a lot of different reasons, but your why is what drives you. And that is kind of what the core of you is. So it'll come out, your why will come out in all your posts. And then when you're asked for it, you'll know what it is. So that's my spiel for tonight. And I think I'm gonna put some sample questions for your forming into a Word, just a Word file, and throw it up on the page to help you guys get started with that. But I want you guys to definitely print out the 5-step process and get familiar with it, and then have some questions for everybody. And if anybody has any questions for me, you can most certainly, message me at any time, put it on the page, and just have fun. This is a fun business. So that's it. And we'll do another call 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So have a good night.